Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the GSSolar channel. We're still here in the middle of our field with the solar tracker Helios 800. Today I want to talk to you about two fundamental aspects that influence the performance of photovoltaic panels: air humidity and temperature. In fact, when I read online, I often see people asking, why doesn't my system produce as much, or why doesn't it produce like in spring or summer? There are these two factors that influence performance. When we read the specifications on the photovoltaic panel that it produces a certain power, those are laboratory tests. What does that mean? Conducted in a controlled environment at a constant temperature of 20 degrees with an air humidity level of X, with a certain tilt and therefore a certain stability and power. They use beams of light to test the panel, but the reality is different. In reality, we also have to deal with the issue of temperature and humidity. So, as you can see, behind me are the Vicentine Prealps. You can't see them, can you? Here, there should be the Asiago Plateau, which, as the crow flies, is more or less away. 𝐩𝐽𝐫𝐸. However, it looks great, and today it is white. Because today, July 7th, there's a very high humidity level, and so the sunlight. The light can't pass through the air. This is what happens. In other words, humidity acts as a barrier, filtering the sunlight, so we can't see the light and therefore the colors. The same thing happens with photovoltaic panels. When the humidity level in the air is very high, the sun is hindered, so the power of the sun is slowed down, is filtered, so the power we will have. Today, on the same day in Sicily, for example, in Puglia, where it's very dry heat, so there's no humidity in the air compared to here in Vicenza, in the Po Valley, that the humidity level is extremely high. We will find that the power of the sun in southern Italy is much higher compared to the north. So if we had, let's say, an identical photovoltaic system, positioned with the same tilt, the same orientation in Vicenza and Bari, that of Bari, today, July 7th, it would produce much more. Then there's the issue of temperature. That is, as mentioned, the panel is tested in the lab at 20 degrees. But every degree above 20, and let's remember that in summer, photovoltaic panels can reach up to 70 degrees, so we have an increase of 50 degrees compared to the lab tests. This loses efficiency. This data can be found in all the technical data sheets. On average, it's about, etc. For example, the panels that we sell at GSSolar have a... So let's say that on average photovoltaic panels lose 0.4% of efficiency for every degree increase. So if we take the example that I mentioned, laboratori, Eduardo, in summer it can reach 70 degrees the panel, which means we have a gap of 50 degrees because that panel will lose 20% of efficiency in the peak summer just due to the increase in temperature on the surfaces. So you can understand that this situation gets worse. It gets even worse if the panels are mounted flush with the roof tiles. Flush with the roof tiles, meaning integrated into the roof, while if they are mounted above the tiles, we improve the situation because there is at least some ventilation even under the panel, which helps circulate the air a bit and keeps it slightly cooler. The photovoltaic panel, while to overcome this problem, the best solutions are to mount on a flat roof with the various support triangles that keep the panel tilted. So, at the bottom, we have ventilation that ensures a slightly lower temperature compared to a fixed installation on the roof. Let's say on the tiles or roof tiles, or as you can see mounted on the Helios 800 tracker, the panels, they have a lot of air both in the... At the back, there's always an air exchange that keeps the panel cooler. Thank you for listening. Like it. In the video, follow us on our social channels: Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube, and visit our website www.gssoil.eu. Thank you.